Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about hedge fund. We're going to be investigating some hedge funds investments, and there is a great pick I would like to show you based on the hedge fund reports. So let me explain. So hedge funds, they have to report all their investments. Well, like big hedge funds, they have to report quarterly. So it means we reach the end of the quarter. So April, May, and June has finished. So the hedge funds, they have 45 days to report their investments. And they just started to report. The biggest hedge funds, they usually wait a little bit longer so that people don't spy on them, at the beginning. But a lot of hedge funds are already reporting. It's very important to know what they're buying, what they're selling. It's very valuable information, I find. So we're gonna look at some reports that are just fresh, like this week they're reporting. Until like mid-July or something, we're gonna see even the biggest hedge funds reporting. I'm gonna be looking at them as well. So let's investigate what they're doing. And like I said, there is a winner company I would like to show you. So this is my report sorted by hedge fund. So Confluence is a hedge fund, like the biggest one that has reported so far. And what we see here is I'm just gonna tell you right away what's the company, Raytheon Technologies. This company just recently merged and is very strong on the space and defense sector. But let's continue to see what we have here. We also have Oracle Corporation, and you see that the hedge fund had no position in Raytheon before, and they bought more than 664,000 shares. This is the value at the end of June, about $41 million. Also Oracle, they increased their position. That's good. We have also Cisco System. They bought all of these shares. They didn't have anything. Let's continue looking at here. Well, McDonald's, they increased a little bit. Let's look what they're selling. So they sold Delta. In fact, they sold everything. 0 position at the end of June. They also sold a little bit of Warren Buffett fund. So let's continue here. So this is another hedge fund, Park National. So nothing uncommon. Google, you're buying Google, Amazon. I always have to look at quantity before and quantity after. They also bought some Disney, not a lot though. Visa, also not a lot. And Costco, Coca-Cola, and Raytheon as well. Actually, they enter the position, you see, 0, and they enter the position on Raytheon. Let's look at, well, they're selling Cisco, they're selling Shell. It all depends also the price they sell. There's a lot of volatility. You always have to think about that as well. But it gives really a good idea. Well, they sold Ford and General Motors here. Another hedge fund. And yeah, this I'm not gonna look too much into that. Another hedge fund here, and what we see, Raytheon just here, almost at the top here, they had 0, and now they bought 283,000. It's really a big position they're buying. So buying ExxonMobil, so oil, Adobe, Cisco. A lot of companies buying Cisco. Oh, in fact, they didn't buy, just the position is still the same quantity. I always have to look at the quantity to see. So it's no buying, I just put in my report here because I want to show, I don't want to display that in the cell, you know. So anyways, if I look at all the hedge funds buying Raytheon, you see here Confluence, the first one, probably the biggest one, biggest position as well. We have this other one, as I show you, Park National. We have this other one buying, you know, quite a good position. We have these actually selling. Interesting, they're actually selling Raytheon, but I think it's the only one. So this one is buying quite a good amount. This one is also buying. This one you see here at the top, like pretty good position. Trying to sort by, I believe I'm sorting by amount. It's really at the top here. That's pretty good. Another one here, you know, top position. We see that hedge funds really like Raytheon recently. And here I bring the chart just for us to see. So, of course, there is a merger. I'm just suspecting that this chart is reflecting all of that. So, in March, you see the price is not that different from now, which means, like, even the economy, the way it's going, we just hopefully, if there is a big drop in the stock market, we don't expect this company to drop too much, but you never know, right? So that's the thing. The price is not bad right now, $61.79, $61.79, but we never know. It depends on the stock market. I mean, one way is, if you buy, you might be good. There is dividends, 3.07%. But I mean, you can wait a little bit more. There is always a risk that it's just gonna go up, right? Hedge funds are buying. So this is talking about the merger between United Technologies and Raytheon, and now it's becoming Raytheon Technologies. So in 2019, when that was announced, there were some people criticizing, some investors didn't like that, but they're actually talking good things about that. So basically, Raytheon is more on the defense side of things. They have missiles, some other technologies. United Technologies is more on the commercial airspace. And you know what? It could have been hit by COVID. For sure it was. But they merging together is really strong, and that's what people are saying. That's another article I'd like to show you. The merge defense giant that's talking pretty good things about this. It's a good diversification play. As this COVID-19 thing fades away, which, you know, it may take some time, the airspace is going to get better. Defense, it hasn't been hit too much. And you know what? Defense is very important during this time. There's always rumors of war with China and things like that. It may never happen, but US and countries, they need to show off their power, right? That's the good thing about defense. So just a few hours ago, we have this news that they secure a $495 million contract to support air-to-air missile. So that's looking pretty good to Raytheon. So Lockheed Martin, it's been put in like in the first place in the defense. And Raytheon is just securing the second place, very comfortable now with this merger. And Raytheon is just going to keep its share on the defense sector more and more. It's not impossible that at some point it's going to get the first place in the defense sector, but it's a tough fight with Lockheed Martin. Aerospace is going to get better as COVID-19 fades away. It may take a while, but until we get there, we enjoy a 3% dividend. And like I said, rumors of war, China, always US is blaming China and back and forth. I'm not going to go into this or take sides, but this is important for defense. Defense sector is probably going to be very strong. So war may never happen, but of course, US and the countries, they need to show off their weapons for sure. And this is a nice chart talking about how United Technologies and Raytheon together merging becomes Raytheon Technologies. How each one is strong and together they become, very strong on the aerospace and defense. So if you want to buy anything that I'm suggesting here, please analyze yourself. See, when I'm suggesting something, I'm not necessarily saying that you or whoever should buy exactly right now. You should always look at that yourself, look at the charts, find a good entry point. There's a lot of volatility. Be careful, but it looks like a very good company. Anyways, that's for today's video. So have a good day.